everyone. So today we are here with a very different kind of a video, which is not gonna be an unboxing video or a beauty product review video or anything of that sort. So today we are gonna be following a trend which has been going on worldwide, which is your project pan. So just a quick gist about Project Pan is that basically we end up buying a lot of makeup, especially people who are into social media or YouTubers or influencers. A lot of people tend to buy a lot of makeup or they receive it in their PRs or through various different channels. And what tends to happen is let's say we are using a particular product and then a new brand or a particular brand launches another product, which is, let's say, another foundation range or another compact range or be it anything for that matter. The old ones that we already own or we received tend to hit the back of our drawers, and they just sit there for a while and they expire, and then we just get rid of them before we could get the complete goodness out of them, or we could use them to the fullest, or at least to the fullest depends again upon each individual. So according to each individual, before you could get the value out of that product, we tend to get rid of them just because it's either expired or something or the other goes wrong with the product because it's been just sitting there in our drawers and wardrobes for quite some time. So Project Pan is basically for us to cut down on the extra expenditure that we do on especially products that we buy with our own money, and to utilize the products that we have already bought or we have received to the fullest before we could get rid of them either by emptying them or if they expire. So Project Pan focuses on cutting down on buying more and more makeup or in receiving more and more makeup. And even if you do, before doing that, make sure you are utilizing the existing makeup in your drawers to the fullest. So Project Pan is something which revolves around that concept, and it's been going on for quite some time. And I thought, as I have again restarted my YouTube, so I do have a lot of makeup just sitting there idle in my drawer. You can say maybe because I discontinued YouTube, or you can even say because of the lockdown that we people are hardly even stepping out. Working women like me, at least if we were going to office or something like that, we would have used it. If not to the fullest, but at least we would have used it on a regular basis. So today we are just gonna set goals and set some parameters for us to utilize some of my products that are just sitting in the drawer. And the timing that I am gonna be fixing for myself is until New Year. September, October, November, December. So 4 months of time I'm gonna give myself to finish or hit pan or empty out or set different goals for different products. I have about 8 products that I've chosen from my vanity to set goals and achieve those goals in the 4 months to come. So, like I said, it's about 8 products that I've chosen for my project pan. So it's an 8 pan project. And let's jump straight into what are the products that we are going to be setting goals for and what are the different kinds of goals. So the first product we have here is one of my favorite concealers, but I tend to use this as a full face foundation as well at times. So this is the Makeup Forever Full Cover Camouflage Cream. So this is in the shade 12. Perfect for my skin. I haven't had any other concealer which matches my skin tone so perfectly. And again, like I said, it's just been sitting in my drawer. You can say maybe because of the lockdown pandemic, or especially because we are not stepping out much. I don't have a reason to put on makeup much. I'm I was not on YouTube either. So right now I want to utilize this, and the goal that I'm going to be setting up for this is to completely empty it out within the 4 months to come. The next product we have here is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade 25 Medium Moyen. So this one again, I have moved on to other brands when it comes to loose powders, translucent powders. So because of which this just hit the back of my drawer, and it's just been sitting there, and I keep looking at it every now and then, but yes, I never felt the urge to pick it up and use. The goal that we're going to set for this is going to be to empty it out within December or within the start of 2022. So, yeah, hopefully I would be able to finish this up completely. As you can see, I've hardly used it. You can still see that the line. So I've hardly used it. Half of the box, or more than half, is still there. So let's see if we are able to finish this up. So the third product we have here is one of my very frequently used brands. I used to love using Oriflame cosmetics, and this used to be one of my favorite Kajal pencil from Oriflame, which is the Oriflame Pure Color Kajal, and that comes in black and only black. So this is a pencil that you have to sharpen, and as you can see, the pencil has been sharpened, I would say, for 1/4 of its size. I've utilized only 1/4, and it's been just lying down there. I hardly use this on my waterline, so I use it more like a kajal pencil on top of my lids, or you can say I use it like a smoky eye shadow. So yeah, so I'm not gonna be setting a specific use for it, but I just want to utilize this in any way possible, and finish this up as well within December. So hopefully that will happen, because black and smoky eyes are something that we do often. So hopefully I would be able to finish this up. So moving on to the next product, this is the Sugar Stroke of Genius Heavy Duty Kohl in the shade 05 Black Magic. Now, this is the Kohl pencil that I already had. If you had watched my Sugar Anniversary Kit unboxing video, which was, I think, a couple of videos before this, you would have seen that I received the same pencil in the anniversary kit as well, and I mentioned that I already have this pencil. So now that I have another one in stock, I would really like to finish this up. The one reason why I wasn't a very big fan of this was because of the glitter infused in it. So this is a black coal, but you have silver glitter infused in this, because of which it doesn't really sit well with me when I'm going to use it like a normal kohl pencil on my eyelids. So that's exactly why I wasn't very much attracted towards it. So right now I just don't want this sitting in my drawer or lying down in my drawer around like that, because again, like I said, I have received another one in the same shade, and before I even want to touch that or open the packaging, trust me, that's just sitting with the packaging just like that, because I already have one open. So I want to at least finish up, half of it. I've hardly sharpened this, if you can see. I've just used this once or twice, because of the glitter. The black, which is a really good black in this, doesn't pop out like the other kohl pencils because of the silver glitter which is infused in this, so which really doesn't sit well with me. So because of that, I really didn't get attracted towards this. And now the goal I'm going to be setting up for this is going to be to at least use half of it. So let's see, half of it is gonna be somewhere around this. Sharpen this up on at least until this. So which is gonna be, you have a print which says the size of the product, size which is 1.2 gram or 0.042 ounce. So the size is written right here, if you can see. So I would like to use this pencil at least until there, sharpen this at least until there, and use it and finish it up at least until there in this project, which is going to run for the next 4 months. So the next product is gonna be a blush, and this is one of my favorite blushes. And this is by Miss Claire blusher in the shade 10. And I bought this from Nika, and I have used this a lot actually. And if you can see that it's being utilized a lot, but it's a pretty big pan, you guys, and it's a pretty deep pan and a very broad and wide pan. So it just doesn't, it's just not getting over. And this is one of my very frequently used blushes as well. Apart from this, I do have single blushes from other brands, but this is like a go-to blush for me when it comes to everyday makeup, or let's say office makeup or anything of that sort. It just blends with my skin color very well. It just gives that a slight pop that you need, which is suitable for your office environment or anything of that sort, instead of a bright pink pop like a party makeup. So this is like an everyday blush that I can, it's a go-to thing for me. And my goal for this is to hit pan in the next 4 months, and hopefully I would be able to do that, considering the fact that I have the other blushes to use as well. So maybe if I'm going to be concentrating more on this blush, the other blushes might fall into the project pan for the next project. So yes, the goal for this is going to be to not really empty, but to hit pan for this. So moving on, the next three products are all lipsticks. And if you have noticed, or if you really know me from before, you would know that I am a fan of lipsticks, be it any kind of lipsticks, be it lip crayon, liquid lipsticks, bullet lipsticks. So I'm a fan for any kind of lipsticks. So I have actually included three lipsticks in my project pan. So the 8 products are including those three lipsticks. So the first one that we have here is again a sugar product, which is the Sugar Smudge Me Not Liquid Lipstick in the shade 52 Modern Auburn. So this has been there with me for quite some time. It's a very beautiful red, and I have already gotten more Smudge Me Not lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, and I have a lot of other orangey, reddish brown shades in them. So because of that, I really want to finish this off before I can get on to the others and start using them. So my goal is gonna be to finish this up in the next 4 months, by not just using it as liquid lipstick. If you have seen a couple of other creators and influencers or YouTubers, makeup artists, you would have seen that liquid lipsticks being used as eyeliners, and when you're gonna have a look kind of a makeup done, you can use this as body art and everything. And this just sits well with everything. So you might come across a couple of looks of mine which are gonna have this as my eyeliner or my cut crease or anything of that sort. But I would like to use this in multiple ways and finish this up. So the next lipstick that I have here that I'd like to finish up is from Oriflame again. So this was actually a special edition that was released. The shade of this is Sparkling Gold. So the reason I wanted to buy this is to check out the glitter particles in it, and if I can use it for mixing it with my matte lipsticks to give them a little bit of shine whenever required. If it needs to match the clothing or anything of that sort, or maybe even as an eyeshadow glitter, so something of that sort, or you can even use this as a highlighter, because this is very glittery, if you can see. So you can even use this as a cream highlighter, and I have done that as well. But still, this is a pretty big bullet, and it really takes time. So if you can see the shades all over the lipstick, I've been using this to mix it with multiple things like your lipsticks, your eyeshadows, and like I said, a cream highlighter be it. So my goal is, I'm sure I wouldn't be able to empty this. So I am gonna set a goal to at least finish half of the bullet in this. So at least half of the bullet, maybe we can make a mark here. So at least half of the bullet and use it as whatever I'd like to, and get at least half of the bullet done and half of the lipstick utilized. So the last product and the last lipstick that I have for my project pan is actually by Seduction Las Vegas. So this was one of my very first nude lipsticks. Like I just mentioned, I am not a nude lipstick person. So I rarely buy nude lipsticks. So this one was sent to me in one of the fab bags, right? So and I've just been using this for mixing it up and having an ombre lip or something of that sort. So I would really love to use this up. If you can see, I haven't used it much. It was actually a small bullet, so I haven't used this up much. So I'd like to actually finish this up by even using it as a blusher, because if you can see, it's not really a complete nude, but it's a peachy nude shade. So I'd like to use this as a blusher, or just use it for ombre lips and a couple of other stuff, and try and empty this out within December. So yeah, those were our 8 products which are part of our 8 pan project for the project pan that we are going to be doing for the next 4 months, until December, until New Year 2022. And hopefully I will be able to achieve these goals that we just set for all these individual products. And I will be having update videos coming up for you, maybe once a month, or just one video which is gonna be right in between, that is possibly uh, the end of October or the beginning of November, so that we can have a midway update for our project pan, and then we can have one final update in December, so that we can see that what were the goals that we were able to achieve, and were we able to achieve those goals that we set. And yeah, like I said, hopefully we would be able to. And if you would like to join the project pan, if you have a lot of makeup just lying around in your drawers, please do pick them up and go ahead, set some goals for them, and let's get as much goodness, as much value that we can from all these products that we have spent our money on, spent our efforts on, and everything. Like I said, before we could just get rid of them, let's just try getting as much as value that we can, milk out the value out of them, and then maybe we can get rid of it. So yeah, so that's about our project plan, and that's our planning done. So let's just start executing it. And do let me know if you'd like to see some makeup looks or anything utilizing these products. It's just going to help me in utilizing them more and achieving the goals quicker as well. So yeah, if you liked the video, please do like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. And do click the bell icon so that you get notified every time I'm going to be posting a new video. And until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye.